Okay.
Testing, testing.
Want me to push the red button there, John?
Nope.
Yeah, that might be important. There you go.
Testing, testing. Sure can. Testing. Welcome, everyone. Thank you. Can I get 10 chairs lined up over here on this front side here? Hey. Give me one chair over here.
All right, we want to thank you and welcome everybody. Can we have you slide in? Can we have you guys slide in? Slide in so that people on the outside can sit down, please.
Okay. Parents, if we could get you to quiet down, please. If there are extra seats, could we get you to slide in, please? Slide in. Yeah, we don't. Looks like we've got extra seats here, or maybe we got people saving seats. We just want to make sure we are using all the seats available.
Okay, we are ready to start. We are ready to start.
Let me get good.
Okay. Thank you for quieting down. We're going to get another microphone, so hopefully it will work. We want to welcome you to 6th grade advancement. I'm Mrs. Roberts, and I'm a 6th grade teacher. And let me introduce quickly our 6th grade teachers. We have Mrs. Crockett. Okay, we have Mr. Dolce. We have Miss Ing. We have Mrs. Rollins. All right. We are excited to have everybody here and excited for this day. I think the students have been waiting for this day for a long time. You know it. They are excited and ready to move on to 7th grade, but we want to celebrate all their hard work for 6th grade and make sure that we acknowledge them. So that's what this ceremony is about. So this is how it's going to go. We will first have the pledge led by Gage Nielsen. Then we will have Thank you. Then we'll have I have 3 mics. Okay, I think maybe hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. So we'll start off with the pledge done by Gage Nielsen from his classroom.
Woo, yeah, I love you guys. Give me your autograph.
You're good. It's all good. Roll with what we've got, right? And then we'll have our principal, John Emmett, Mr. John Emmett, speak. And then we have some Hope of America awards to be made, and that will be done by Chris Bayless, and we'll go until that point. All right, Gage Nelson. He's right behind me.
Please stand for the pledge. Repeat the Pledge of Allegiance after me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Students, to express the decorum that we need to make sure that we have here in this ceremony. We don't need yelling, and we don't need to have wildness. We want to make sure that we honor everyone in 6th grade and the parents that have made their time to be here as well. So make sure that we keep the energy level in check. Okay, so I wanted to share some words, and I appreciate all the parents for being here, and we have some people virtually with us as well. I wanted to share 3 things. First, 6th graders, I just wanted to share with you first that I had at my 10-year high school reunion experience that I wanted to share with you. And I wanted to share another finding that some scientists have found as well. So when I went to my 10-year high school reunion, I was very surprised by the feelings that I had, the feelings of connection and of fondness for the people that I went to school with. And it was before I had gone to that reunion, I didn't realize that my whole identity was wrapped up in everybody else's identity, and that my connection to the people that I went to school with had such a significant impact on me. And it reminded me of a type of tree. It's called the aspen tree, and an aspen tree actually is the biggest organism in the world. We have it here in Utah. Where is it, Cynthia? Fish Lake National Forest has the biggest organism on the planet. It's a forest. It's one living organism, and it's an aspen forest. And what an aspen tree does is it will spread its roots, and then it will sprout new trees. And I didn't realize that my identity was so closely connected with those people that I went to school with. I was also, to illustrate the same point, some studies had been done by people who had near-death experiences. And that same finding happened, that same feeling that I felt at my 10-year reunion happened with people who experienced near-death experiences. The scientists explained it that when you think of your life, you think of it as individual fingers. And not until their near-death experience did they realize that actually it was all kind of felt like it was all part of the same hand. And I just wanted to emphasize that because I don't think we totally understand the significance of you as a little group here. And that is something to not be taken lightly. You guys will be going to school together. You went through 6th grade together. Some of you will move. Some of you'll get new move-ins. You'll have to assimilate a new elementary school into this. There's going to be 4 other elementaries that come to the middle school next year. Some of you might go to a different middle school. But you're connected in ways that I don't think we fully understand. And I just want you to just have an awareness of that, an awareness of your connection with each other. The second thing I wanted to share with you to emphasize this point is it comes from our Chief Justice in the Supreme Court, John Roberts. He spoke at a commencement address, and he shared something I thought that was really wise. And it maybe is a little counterintuitive as well. This is what he said. From time to time in the years to come, I hope you will be treated unfairly so that you will come to know the value of justice. I hope you will suffer betrayal because that will teach you the importance of loyalty. Sorry to say, but I hope you will be lonely from time to time so that you don't take friends for granted. I wish you bad luck again from time to time so that you will be conscious of the role of chances in life and understand that your success is not completely deserved. And the failures of others is not completely deserved either. And when you lose, as you will from time to time, I hope every now and then your opponent will gloat over your failure. It is a way for you to understand the importance of sportsmanship. I hope you will be ignored so you know the importance of listening to others. And I hope you will have just enough pain to learn compassion. So with that message, I would like to congratulate you on a great elementary school experience and wish you well as you navigate the world of middle school. And I appreciate what you've done for our school here at Sage Hills and your leadership. And I know that you will make the world a great place with your leadership and with your talents and your passion. And I thank you for that.
It's called the floating microphone. Good afternoon, Sage Hills. How are you? Very respectful. I appreciate that. Put this back in, maybe. Whoops. Now we lost the batteries. There you go. Sorry about that. Isn't technology wonderful? All for the want of a battery. As was mentioned earlier, my name is Christopher Bayless. I'm representing the Kiwanis Club of Westlake. The Kiwanis is an international service club. It's all over the world, and it focuses on improving the lives of children, particularly those in schools. Our particular club serves the Saratoga Springs, Eagle Mountain, and Lehigh areas. By the way, we're always looking for volunteers who would like to join us, for you adults. The America Federal Credit Union has also partnered with us in the development of this award, and their generous contribution, we appreciate that. We'll be presenting approximately 180 awards in 20 schools in the North County area this year. That's a tremendous number of sixth graders who have done exceptional work for their class and for their school. The Hope of America Award was created to honor students whose choices during the school year demonstrated leadership, good character, scholarship, and a willingness to serve others, an extremely valuable characteristic. And these characteristics are foundational in becoming good citizens and representing the hope of America. Today, we will recognize 2 students from each 6th grade class who have been selected by their teachers for exhibiting those very characteristics. Before calling the students up, I would like to read the citation on the award. This student has demonstrated during this school year the capacity for leadership, ethical and moral character, and outstanding academic accomplishment, which represents the hope of America. So at this time, we'd like to call up these students one by one. And we're going to begin first with the students from Ms. Crockett's classroom. Ms. Crockett, would you come up here? First will be Charlotte Anderson. If you come up here. organized. Next, we have Daxton Dancy. We want to take a picture afterwards, so they're going to stay up here in front. Next, we'll give the awards to the classroom. Ms. Ng, you'll come up here. Okay, it's unusual. First will be Jackson Axelgard. I understand he's not here. Deserving nevertheless. And also Juliet Wagner. Now we'll go to, is that Miss Rollins? Yes. Okay. First award will go to Brody Noel. Next is Michaela DeVries. Now we have Ms. Roberts' classroom. First award goes to Eliza Philippa. Next is Landon Picklesheimer. And our final classroom to Mr. Dulce. Our award goes to Keegan Anderson. And last, Kennedy Allen. Thank you very much. If I just take a moment to take a picture of all of them. Teachers, do we have you stand behind me? And parents, if you'd like to join us. Break this. Yes, parents. Take some pictures here too. Good to see you. Here we go.
Sorry, I'm gonna.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Make sure it comes up. Looks fantastic.
Okay.
Okay. All set? Good job.
Okay, before we get into the next part, I just want you guys to know, you parents to know, that we had an amazing group this year. I was so honored to teach these sixth graders. They're really amazing kids, and they're going to go forward and do great things. And I'm grateful for also the sixth grade teachers. We had an amazing team this year also. All right, at this point, we are going to have a speaker from each of the classes. So we'll start with Mrs. Crockett's speaker, who will be KJ. Then we'll have Mr. Dulces, who will be Jacob. Then Miss Ings, Colton. My class, Mrs. Roberts' class, is Michaela, and Mrs. Rollins is Gracie. We'll go in that order.
So a lot of things have happened this year. A lot, but today I saw a lot of great people today, but I come down, I see all my friends in suits, and they just be pretending to be secret agents here. I'm like, are they James Bond or something? But so hello and aloha. My name is Khalil Tedipaye Jr., but most people call me KJ. Today we finished one of our first chapters, 6th grade. It's the one final year before we advance to middle school. As fun as it was to listen to Mr. Emmett's dad jokes one more year, we can now advance to the next step. Open quote. Out of a mountain of despair, there's always a stone of hope. That quote was written by Martin Luther King Jr. I stated that quote because we've had many mountains in our way this last few years, like COVID-19 and other things. We are like that stone because we have climbed that mountain, and we have strived through many hard things this year. But all the times that we had with each other, all the good things and the bad things, and all the times that we shared, we were there for each other. And I would want to keep this memory like a photograph because nothing can change that unforgettable memory. Because nobody can go start a new beginning, but anyone can start and make a new end. All of us here, we've had rough beginnings, but we can change and have a great end to our first chapters. But the only person to stop you from achieving anything in life is ourselves. So we can strive to the best of ourselves in any way we can. But the future only belongs to those who believe in themselves. So we need to be that change that changes the world. We've had many great laughs this year, from the kickball tournament against the teachers, which, yeah. No. To the many field trips to places like the Space Center and the aquarium. I would like to give lots of thanks to the teachers, especially Ms. Crockett, this lovely lady right here. And to all my classmates and all the other 6th graders. And to my friends for everything that's happened this year. But I hope you all agree that this year was the best year ever. Go Thunderhawks!
Hi everyone, my name is Jake Parker. I am Mr. Dolce's favorite student, and I am so sorry for whatever I did to deserve having to give this speech. Today, you are you. That is truer than true. There's no one alive who is youer than you. These wise words from Dr. Seuss remind us of the importance of knowing who we are. So, who are we? 7 years ago, we stepped inside the kindergarten classroom for the very first time, leaving our moms out in the parking lot crying tears of sadness. Or maybe joy that they'll finally get a break from us. We were just a bunch of little kids, excited to learn and make new friends. Since then, we've all grown a little bit taller and hopefully a little bit smarter. All these years have taught us something about who we are. From 1st to 3rd grade, we strained our little brains to learn the basics. You know, the easy stuff like 2 + 2, the life cycle of a frog, and where the closest bathroom is. Then came the homophones, which I'm pretty certain were invented to confuse any invading aliens or to torture young children. I dare anyone to explain why we insist on having words that are spelled differently, have totally different meaning, yet sound exactly the same. Whose idea was that? Fourth grade was an adventure in itself, when we all got slammed in the face with everyone's favorite, COVID. Suddenly we had to use Chromebooks and online lessons that are more difficult to get into than the CIA database. But we all survived and came out stronger and more resilient than ever before. It's amazing that we can still recognize each other during 5th grade, since half of our faces were covered with the beloved masks. They did make it easier to sneak food, though. Speaking of food, we all ate some unforgettable food here at school, and some food that we, quite frankly, we wish we could forget. I'm just kidding. Thanks, Lunch Ladies, for keeping us alive. And then there was 6th grade, our last year of elementary school, our last hurrah before going to the cruel world of middle school. Our teachers became our inspirations, our mentors, and our friends. We all learned so much from you and so grateful for putting up with all of our crazy. I especially want to thank you, Mr. Dolce, the best teacher anyone could ever have. In addition to academics, he taught us respect, hard work, and how to be a better people. Thank you, Mr. Dolce, for the best year of my life. We also learned that he isn't as good as basketball as he says he is. We found that out quickly. But don't worry, Mr. Dolce, we won't tell the 5th graders. I also would like to thank the Sage Hills administration for making our 6th grade experience unforgettable. From discovering the lack of our singing abilities in Moana to bonding on long bus rides on our field trips. From surviving Clear Creek to beating the faculty at Kickball. Let me repeat, beating, not tying, beating the faculty at Kickball. These are experiences we always remember and cherish. Thank you for making this year wonderful and preparing us to face the world. So, who are we? We are Thunderhawks. We are proud, we are strong, we are right where we belong. Soaring high, our colors fly. Valiant through and through, there's work for us to do. We have come to be our best. We'll carry on the legacy and the good name of Sage Hills wherever we go. We'll always remember the friendships and memories we made here, and we promise to make you proud. Teachers, your passion and dedication have helped us to realize that being first in line isn't a life or death situation. And thank you for understanding that dogs can eat anything from homework to lunch money. Faculty, thank you for putting up from us nose-picking days to our nervous breakdowns. Through it all, you have better rocks. So as we take this final walk out of this school, we thank you all for helping us to answer the question of who we are. Go Thunderhawks!
Okay, I am obviously not Colton. Unfortunately, Colton is at a soccer game, but he has written the speech for you guys and asked me to give it in his behalf. But he says, my experience in 6th grade has been better than other grades. I still remember when I was in 2nd and 4th grade. I remember saying to myself, I can't wait until I can be taller than everyone else. But it didn't go as I thought it would. I'm still as tall as all the 4th graders. Because we are the highest grade in the school, we have a lot more expectations. However, it has been more fun. In my class, my teacher, Miss Ng, always makes our activities fun, even when we are just doing plain old math. My experience with learning was actually pretty fun this year. I used to wish that we didn't have school, but then I wouldn't have met all the amazing friends that I have. Plus, if there was no school, I bet we would all be as dumb and Dumber. For all of you who know that what that show is. Some of the highlights from this year was the Space Center, the aquarium, Clear Creek, and the kickball game. I'm so grateful for all the memories I made this year. I just want to thank all the teachers and everyone else who helped me this school year. And good luck to everyone as we move on to middle school.
I have had some amazing experiences in 6th grade. I have had a unique class of kids I would have not gotten to know if it was not for being in the same class. We went on some fun field trips like the aquarium, the Space Center, and Clear Creek. I have also learned some skills that I will use in 7th grade and throughout my life. As a class, we have varying interests and talents. We are kind and like to tease. We are crazy and thoughtful. We are energetic and have great talking skills. Although we have not always seen each other's point of view, we have come together and figured out a way to be successful. One of the field trips we went on was to Clear Creek. At Clear Creek, there were some activities like painting, a ropes course, and some fun games. They would tell us stories about Clear Creek too. It was a really fun day. Throughout sixth grade, I have learned skills that I will use for seventh grade and the rest of my life. At the start of sixth grade, I was more shy than I am now. I've moved from Springside to here, but my friend did not. Starting at Sage Hills, I felt nervous about making new friends, but I had some help and now I have two amazing friends. I was also involved in student council. We were able to interact with all the grades, learning jokes and making announcements and cleaning up the schoolyard. I have learned many leadership skills while at Sage Hills. I am thankful for the opportunities that I have to meet a new set of people who I will remember forever. As we move on to junior high, I hope we can all remember the lessons we learned, the friends we made, and the laughs we had.
Good afternoon, my name is Gracie Pounder and I'm a sixth grader here at Sage Hills Elementary. Today we are surrounded by smart, kind, amazing kids that are about to start the next step of their learning journey. Sixth graders, congratulations, we made it. We survived elementary school and now it's on to junior high. This year we did a lot of fun things. Some of the highlights were the school play, Moana Junior, spending the day at Clear Creek, participating in 2 Thunderhawk walks, field trips to the planetarium and the aquarium, the otters were so cute, student council service projects, Friday recycling races, making new friends, learning new things, and finally being the oldest kids in the school. As we move on to 7th grade next year, many things will change. There will be new kids to meet and friends to make. We will have 8 classes and 8 teachers instead of 1 of each. There is no more recess. We will start school an hour earlier, and we will have to learn to open lockers. Even though things will be different, many things will stay the same. We will keep the friendships we have made, we will keep learning, and we will keep growing taller and smarter. And we will keep achieving great things. I want to thank all the teachers, staff, and administration at Sage Hills Elementary for teaching and guiding us and for giving us a great 6th grade year. We will never forget our time at Sage Hills, but now on to new things. We are bright and talented and have an amazing future ahead of us. Let's go change the world, Thunderhawks!
All right, now you've got a glimpse at some of the most amazing 6th graders that we have had a chance to work with this year. All right. Okay, at this point, we are going to present the certificates to each class. So we'll call up each class and have them walk across the front and receive their certificate. Parents, you're welcome to take pictures as they are walking across. We will have Mrs. Fleming reading the student names, and then we'll just do each class at a time. I think we'll be good. All right, we will start we'll do alphabetical order. So we will do Mrs. Crockett's class, Mr. Dolce's class, Miss Ing's class, my class, and then Mrs. Rollins' class. Okay.
Cayman Allen. If you guys hold your applause till the end, then we can go a little faster. That might be better. Maddie Allen. Charlotte Anderson. Daniel Andrus. Ellie Arthur. Connor Blair. Easton Bodell. Lydia Bornman. Daxton Danzy, David Gomez, Emma Harmon, Beckett Knight, Lillian Mangelson, Sophie Mangelson, Jack Mangum, Kenzie McClellan, Braden McKnight, Lindsay Monson, Maverick Moore, Kristen Morgan, Mila Montoya, Parker Okeson, Owen Skelton, Ella Swenson, Kaleo Terapaya, Emery Thatcher, Peyton Tippett, and Mackenzie Turner. Mr. Dolce's class, you're next. Kennedy Allen, L. Anderson, Ryder Ashworth, AJ Au, Josh Badgett,
On that fact that you didn't have Keegan, so that's what they're laughing at.
Keegan, I don't know why your name's not on there. Keegan Anderson. Okay, where was I? Did Josh? I just did. Keegan Anderson. I said AJ Au. Oh, I said Josh. Okay, Mila Bojorquez. Kyle Burton, who's not here. Brian Christensen. Jose Gomez. Derek Hales. Hannah Nang. Tanner Lange. Aubrey Liberton. Emma Losher. Nixon Osborne. Jacob Parker. Amelia Peterson. Colton Pexton. Avery Pohl. Hyatt Roner. Izzy Shepard. Gordon Shields. Alana Smith. Sorry. Liam Walsh. Braden Wheeler. Gotta slow down. And Ella Whitehead. Sings class. Gracie Alvarez, Jackson Axelgard, Ashton Blake, Tennyson Bowie, Bolton Burke, Evan Cully, Caden Farnsworth, Riley Hanson, Mason Heaps, Sadie Johnson, Kensley King, Asley Ledesma, Ivy McDonald, Joshua McMillan, Kate Newson, Carter Rummel, Dane Russell, Paige Schellenberg, Madeline Scolari, Ethan Sipe, Cooper Snell, Sage Stewart, Benjamin Thomas, Jonah Tracy, Tyler Van Buch, Juliet Wagnon, Addison Wagstaff, Kylie Wynn, Kason Mooney. Colby Bernards, Shaylin Butler, Bridget Capel, Hannah Curdy, Riley Ellis, Janessa Ennis, Kelly Finger, Alec Fitzgerald, Chloe Forbush, Gail Gardner, Maddox Guyton, Michaela Hardy, Aiken Herrera, Natalia Herrera, Michael Jacob, Robert Kitchen, Sadin Mortimer, Eliza Philippar, Landon Hickelsheimer, Hannah Pig, Davi Pramashena, Lucy Rasmussen, Ava Rowley, Arthur Shield, Rex Smith, Mason Bain, Michaela Wagner, David Watson, and Cadence Williams. Okay, last but not least, Mr. Rollins' class. Oh, wait just a second. Haley Anderson, Amalia Au, Tessa Awapao, Emery Barkley, Joel Bradley, Lauren Buckley, Shane Urban, Camden Call, Katie Cannon, Scarlett Sidmora, Brooklyn Dawson, Michaela DeVries, Kyson Fowler, Nixon Greenhall, Lillian Hanson, Kate Hawkins, Cameron Johnson, Adele Kemp, Brody Noel, Maya Austin, Gracie Pounder, Giselle Schromus, Kaden Seal, Lillian Stonehacker, Boston Tucker, Lauren Watson, Brendan Webb, Cruz Williamson, and Paul Washington.
All right, as you see, we had a lot of kids. We would like to present to you the 6th grade graduating class. 6th graders, please quietly stand up and face your parents. All right. Okay, sit down. 6th graders, sit down. Okay. Oh, the 6th graders, sit down, please. Sit down, please. Sit down, please. Okay. Some of our 6th graders. Oh. Thank you. Okay, some of our 6th graders have prepared a special song that we would like to sing. So we are going to invite our 6th graders who are involved in that choir to come on up. Nate.
So to sing out loud will never fade away. I know I'll miss you, but we'll meet again someday. They'll never fade away. So I'm moving on, letting go, holding on to tomorrow. I've always got the memories while I'm finding out who I'm gonna be. We might be apart, but I hope you always know you'll be with me wherever I go. Letting go to tomorrow. I've always got the memories while I'm finding out who I'm gonna be. We might be apart, but I hope you always know you'll be with me wherever I go. Wherever I
Okay, sixth graders and parents, thank you so much for being with us today for our advancement ceremony. We want to excuse parents and students if you'd like to check them out. How are we doing that? Are we doing a checkout? Right in the office, there's a checkout if you'd like to check your student out. Thanks so much.